We will be talking this afternoon about the business of voice. Joy, the voice master, you are also called the Titan of Filipino voice acting. So,
Yes, sir.
our voices are really very, very important. And you are one of the very few people, although we at the media sector, we know and we appreciate the importance of voice kung gaano ito kahalaga sa ating
Yes, sir.
ginagawang broadcasting. And voice is really important and used in all aspects of media production, especially in broadcasting. But in your case, as an entrepreneur, you converted this or you transformed yourself, and you are now considered to be a titan in Filipino voice acting. What was your experience in your transformation as an entrepreneur who really focused on voice as a business?
Sir, since I'm young, actually, I want to be a voice artist at age 7 because during that time, we don't have a TV. You know, the only means of entertainment that I have is the radio. So every night I'm listening to this radio drama called Gabi ng Lagim. I don't know if you know about it.
Oo, napapanood ko. Napapakinggan ko yun. Gabi ng Lagim. Oo.
So I was like 5 to 7 years old, and I'm so fascinated with the voice acting, the voices, and the sound that I'm hearing on radio. So I'm actually imitating the voices that I'm hearing when I was 7 years old. Something like this, yung isang gabi ng lagim.
Ito ba yung Ito ba yung merong ang nasa dako paron? Yan ba yun? Bunga ng malikot na pag-iisip. Is that it?
Sa TV naman yun. Ito naman yung
Okay.
Yung Gabi ng Lagim, sir, sobrang favorite ko siya noon. And then I'm imitating the voices that I'm hearing. Like there's a young boy, ha, Lala! And there's an old man. Hey, umuwi na tayo. So my mom actually was laughing at me when I was young. And I don't know that is actually called voice acting, but at a very young age,